Focus. Most people hate failure. We do anything to avoid it. Yet when we approach evangelism believing it to be the winning of souls, we set ourselves on a pass or fail endeavor. When people think they're going to fail, they do one of two things. The first reaction is we give up. We avoid putting ourselves in a position where it is possible to fail. In this case, we don't share the gospel because we don't believe, possibly based on past experience, that we are capable of persuading a person to give their life to Christ. We quit, so the gospel goes unproclaimed. The second reaction to the possibility of failure is that we preach a gospel that is seeker-friendly. We may leave out the topic of judgment and hell and just talk about the good stuff. We may even preach falsehoods such as, "Come to God and your troubles will end. Come to God, He'll make you rich. Come to God and life will be perfect." So the gospel is compromised because we want to make sure that we succeed in evangelism. The desperate reality, however, is that people are reacting to something that isn't the truth. They're coming to God under false pretenses, and this has serious consequences. This is the danger that arises when we think of evangelism as the winning of souls. Yet the Bible states that salvation belongs to the Lord. Whether in the Old Testament, where it refers to the salvation of the nation of Israel, Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 23, or in the New Testament, and the redemptive act of Jesus Christ, we can only conclude that the work of salvation is not ours. It is Christ's and His alone. From the Lord comes deliverance. Psalm chapter 3 verse 8, NIV, or as reported in the NKJV, salvation belongs unto the Lord. Is there not immense relief and comfort in this? When it comes from people being saved from hell to eternity in heaven with the Father, that work is all of God. We cannot save a soul. Our task is to communicate the message of salvation to the unsaved, and then pray that the Spirit of the Lord would convince them and draw them to commit their lives to Him. So it is possible to fail in evangelism. Once we see that evangelism is not the winning of souls, but rather the pure and simple task of announcing and spreading the gospel, then we as the body of Christ can work together with the same vision, the same goal, and the desire to reach the whole of this world with the message of the good news. It's a team effort, and it needs all players on the pitch.